Hello, welcome to the archive. Today we're going to be talking about soldering. Namely, we'll be soldering and trying to repair this bass guitar. Indeed, so this is my 5-string bass guitar. I bought it roughly 25 years ago. It's from a brand called Wesley, which I think only ever sold things on eBay in the early days of eBay. It's full of holes and scratches and gouges, so I'm never going to be able to sell this thing. There's a lot of give in a lot of the components, so namely the tone was a little bit loose, and at one point when turning it, it must have broken off the capacitor inside, so I could hear that rattling around inside. And furthermore, the input jack was very intermittent with it being used. In some cases I would have to hold the cable in a specific position or push it down, something like that, to make sure that it actually worked and gave signal through. So this is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be wiring up the capacitor in the tone knob just to get it back into place, and installing this new input jack. So the first thing you see me do here is unscrew the back plate for the guitar. You see I have a beautiful clear working space on the floor of the archive. The most important thing, and the thing that I really wanted to take care of in this case, was to, when I had managed to open the thing up, to make careful notes of what the different components were and where everything was supposed to be. And from there, we set to get to work. So what you see me do here is get out my soldering iron. I silvered the ends, I cleaned the thing, and got to way disassembling, so unsoldering all of the connections on the tone pods. I wanted to get that out such that I could have a proper good connection to start off, and then start reassembling everything. But it didn't work, so I tried again. I got my soldering iron, plugged it back in, I unsoldered the items inside, I moved things around, I tried different combinations, and see if that would work. But it didn't. So I got my soldering iron up and I tried again. I tried different combinations. I tried wiring the bridge ground in case there was something weird going on there, different places. I tried removing different bits of wiring. I tried resoldering, and I tried again and again and again and again. Each time trying something else, something different. I was fairly systematic with this. I tried to figure out what it could be that would be causing me issues and how to test it as I was going along. You can see at this time I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated, and what I try to do is I completely detach the tone potentiometer completely, and take the output of the pickups directly to the output jack. What this allows me to do is to test what's actually going on, and it's nothing to do with the ground of the bridge, it's just directly out of these pickups, which I know work. At this stage, you can see I'm already quite frustrated, but there's something about to happen. One of these things I was trying, and I knew this had to be the way it worked. First, a little disappointment, but wait. At this point, I realized this was the issue with the old jack, which I'd already tried replacing and hadn't worked out which one was which, because the old one looks like the replacement one I've got, and the replacement one does not look like the Amazon listing. So now I knew what I had to do. I had to first replace the old defective jack with the replacement one, now that I understood the wiring, and then go through and reintroduce the tone knob. Tips for next time. I do think I am much better at soldering now, after having lots and lots of experience. I think one of the things to check beforehand, the primary thing, is if you're using new components, work out which one is the new component and which one is the old broken one. So for instance, this is the broken component, which looks exactly like all the descriptions of the new part, which I got and failed to install correctly. In the end, it seems to work quite nicely.